seafood. You have it. So I'm gonna add the oil. You wanna add your oil. And like I said, high heat, low fat. All right. When you start seeing that this is starting to smoke, that's when you know it's hot. All right. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna add the seafood. We're gonna add all the protein, which is right here. Add all the protein. And we're gonna saute some of the mushrooms, you know, because we wanna make this nice and even. Slowly, gradually. You know, you always wanna put it away from you. You don't wanna just throw it in there because it will come back to life. All right? I'm gonna add a little garlic. And this is chopped garlic, all right? While I'm doing that, and then sauteing, I'm gonna add some mushrooms. These are button mushrooms. And what you wanna do, whenever you use a mushroom normally takes up, it'll soak up a lot of liquid, so it'll soak up a lot of oil. So you wanna make sure that you put a lot. So somebody gonna come up here and saute, you know what I'm doing? Somebody gotta come up here and do that. Alright? So once we get that done, we're gonna deglaze with a little white wine. This is the white wine. Add the white wine, it's gonna deglaze it, it's gonna pick up any fine that's on the bottom of the pot. And that's all flavor. Then I'll add my chef seasoning. I add a little salt, a little pepper, a little butter, and a little parsley. And then I'll finish off with the heavy cream and the spinach. And then of course we'll serve it in the bowl right here. And then what we'll do is chop up some garnish, some scallions and some tomatoes and put it on the top. So now it's seasoned up real well. Get a little color to it. We're going to glaze it with some white wine.
So white wine,
yeah. Yeah, you can use that. Oxtails? Okay. Oxtail is an offal. Anybody know what an offal is? Offal. O-F-F-A-L. Used to be leftover. Now, offal is like chicken liver, chicken feet, tongue, yeah, chitlin. But in Jamaica, we use everything. Nothing go to waste. Nothing. In Jamaica, we use chicken feet, we curry it, we use it all. Certain country, they use like a beef tongue, they use a brain, they use eyes, they use everything. Nothing go to waste. The bones they use for stocks, nothing go to waste. That's called offal. Oxtail was considered an offal, but the price of oxtail is so expensive, even though it's still an ox. It's actually a tail of an ox. So you know they kill a lot of oxen with all them oxtail. but it's actually a bovine. But people love oxtail so much, it's a demand for it. But even though it's considered an offal, the price of oxtail is very expensive. But I'll show you the process of start to finish. How to sear the oxtail, make sure that we get the right color, make sure we get glaze, make sure we add the fresh herbs and everything that's needed, and then we pop it in the oven and let it simmer, you know, for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what kind of cooking oven that you're using. So this is the most important part right here. When you're doing an oxtail, making sure that you sear on the product, making sure that you getting the right color, because again, with the color, you're going to get the fond, and the fond is flavor. So you want to make sure if this sticks to the bottom, you know, it's fine, because you have a 2-hour braising process where it's going to create all this flavor and all this juice. Oxtail have a lot of bones in it, and people sometimes complain how it's very bony, but that's where you get a lot of flavor from, the bone itself. You know, you get a lot of gelatinous, you know, from the bone, and that's what makes the oxtail a little bit sticky. We're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna sear the hell out of this, because we want it to be nice and brown and flavorful in color. And you see a lot of fat that's on this oxtail. And then I'll add the onions, the celery, the thyme, the rosemary, the bay leaf, the pimento. You want to sear those up real good. Then you want to add it to your meat, add your liquid, cover it up, and let it simmer. Okay? So now, you smell that? All right. So you see the nice color to it? So it might look like I'm pan frying, but I'm searing. So this is what it looks like. Huh? Nah, you just want color. Yeah, you just want color. Yeah, once you have the color, that's all you need. You know, you get the color, you take it out, you're good to go. Okay. Right, another. Yeah, once the color is achieved, then you're fine. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these out. Now I'm going to cut up my vegetables, and then I'm going to add it to it. We're going to extract all the fond. We're going to add the liquid, and then what we'll do, we'll pour it on top of the actual oxtail, and then we'll cover it up and we'll cook it. But again, we're not going to go through all that process because we don't have the time to go through that. All right? So I'm going to turn this off periodically, and I'm going to take out the oxtail. It's nice and colorful. And you see there's extra fat that's in there. Actually, what we do when we render the fat, when we render the oxtail and we extract the fat, you can use the same fat to render more oxtail. Because we sell so much oxtail, it don't make sense to me keep wasting oil when I got flavor already. Fat is flavor, so you already have flavor already built up, so use that again. You see all that stuff that's around the pan? That's fine. I cut up all the vegetables. I'm just gonna take a few stalks of celery, just keep twisting. But again, the pan has to be nice and hot, because if it's not hot, it'll be all over the place, all over the table. Yeah, so you want to take your time and let this get nice and brown. We're going to deglaze with red wine. And the red wine is just a kitchen red wine. It's an inexpensive wine. You don't have to use your best wine like the Seven Daughters that you guys, how do you like the Seven Daughters? Yeah, and their Prophet Bread is another wine. But if that's your favorite wine, you can't do it. I'm going to deglaze, and then this is my Chef Rob's secret, so I can't tell you what it is. It's just a demi-glaze mixture. and you just have a lot of my secrets and stuff in there. I can let you guys taste it, but it's my secret here. So I'm gonna pass it around and you guys can taste it. If you get to this stage, all you want to do is cover it up, pop it in the oven for 2 hours, or you can use a crock pot.
I thoroughly enjoyed cooking with Chef Rob. It was very informative, and I can't wait to go home and try some recipes for my husband. Represent.
I thoroughly enjoyed the evening. I feel like I've learned a lot of great tips from Chef Rob, and I will definitely continue.
I enjoyed cooking with Chef Rob today. It was an experience that I will always remember, and I look forward to doing. We made oxtail with beans and rice, and we had vegetables, and we also had the seafood Cajun dip, and it was delicious, and it was a wonderful experience.